Hello everyone, this is Scotty Waring at UFO Here is a face on Mars. I'm looking at a Mars gigapan photo, and right here there appears to be a face wearing a hat or some object over his head. It could be hair. Can you see the eye, nose, mouth, cheeks? See the cheeks? And right here, all this up here is either a covering on its head or perhaps hair. Looks like this right here might be an ear, an elf-like ear sticking out. Now that is just really amazing to me. It's really amazing that these objects can exist here on Mars and yet totally go overlooked. Now you sort of see another face over here. You can't see it very well. Eye, nose, mouth, and it's looking out this direction. It doesn't look human at all. I have no idea what that one is, but this one has a very human look to it. Okay, let's look at this one again. Eye, nose, cheeks, and here's the hair, the mouth. Looks like there might be a little bit of a beard coming down over here, but this rock is in the way. You can't really see with this rock and this rock kind of blocking part of it. Now if you zoom out, looks like there's some kind of writing on here to name whatever this is, and this object is so flat here. This head is attached to a very long object, and this almost looks like a leg. Do you see this? Like they sculpted a leg into this area of rock, but it's buried at the knee. Isn't that strange? I didn't even notice that before. But it's pretty amazing. The head's right here again. Now let's come down from the head a little bit, and we're going to see some other objects. You see right here what looks like a buried jar, but I'm sure it's not a jar. It's just way too big. You see this oval shape with the opening here, another oval line, very thick, and a rounded end over here. Probably a structure, a building that used to house them. How big is this structure? Well, I would guess this structure from here to here is about 12 to 15 meters, and the head is about 7 to 10 meters from top to bottom. When you come down, you see some other objects, all kinds of strange anomalies that just don't look normal. Let me zoom out so you can see where we are in the GigPan photo. We're in the far right side. It looks like a bunch of nothing. See, it looks like a bunch of nothing, but it's not nothing. It is a lot of something. And let's zoom in. Here's the face again. A big flat rectangle structure behind it, and a butt area, and a leg, and the knee. It has a little hinge here. Wonder why. Alright. And then let's come down. Look at this oval kind of pot-like structure, but it's a building. Oh, weird. I didn't see this. Right here, there seems to be a buried frame of a square or something here. Okay. Let's move along and see what else we find along this video. There's quite a few anomalies here and there. I just looked at it really briefly, and it looked pretty amazing. I thought, hey, I gotta do this. This is an object here, man-made or alien-made, should I say. Here's a head with a hat on it over here. Here is a cyborg head. How can you ignore that one? Let's zoom in on that. Okay, do you see the cyborg head? Now, the flesh part of the face is right here. It's showing right here is all flesh. This part would be some kind of like Borg eye or something apparently. And there seems to be a helmet or hat connected, a two-piece helmet on the guy's head. You see his lips and his chin. Kind of cool, kind of cool. This looks... Does that look like a femur, a leg bone or something to you? This looks like a bone, and if it is a bone, then this is a real head, and it's connected to, it's part of him. This object next to him looks like part of a a shield or chest plate from armor right here. See the spade kind of shape? Okay. That is weird. Totally didn't see that before. This looks like some kind of statue. Here's a face. Here's a hat. Here's the body. And behind it, it looks like this is all one side of its wings. Maybe it has wings? And it probably stood up. The feet are down here. It probably stood on its feet up here and had fallen over through the ages. This object looks like another face. Oh God, that's like reptilian or something, isn't it? Yeah, that's weird. Okay, that looks reptilian. If it is a face, it has to be reptilian, which would make sense on a more desert-like planet. Let's keep going. Cyborg face is just freaking me out, though, isn't it? Okay, looking down, looking down. There's a lot of interesting things. I'm sure you're going to see things I'm missing. I don't see anything in this part. Okay. Zooming out a little bit so we can see more. And still moving around. Okay, sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I've been working a lot and spending time with family. That is weird. It's like an eye or something. Eye, mouth, and the top of a head. You know, buried in the dirt, of course. The top half is sticking out, the bottom's underneath, but this would be like a skull or something. Okay. Still looking. See what other anomalies and structures we might find. I find that these Mars Gigapan photos were quite well put together by the person who posted them. He seems to be very interested in the truth also, and I have to admit these photos are amazing. Does that look like a leg, an eye, nose, open mouth? Is that an open mouth right there? Okay, sure looks like it to me. See if we can make it a little bigger. That's as big as I can get it. It won't get any bigger than this. But it's a little blurry, and I should add a little darkness and contrast to bring it out. But I'm going to leave it natural, which I don't believe is pure natural. I believe the color's slightly been changed by NASA. They don't always change color, but they usually change it a little bit at least. And if I push auto settings, it will go into a more, see these darker tones here, will turn into more black and blue. I believe these might be iron deposits. Don't see anything. Hey. Okay, wow. Do you see this? Do you see this? Scott, you're saying face. Yes, I'm going to say it again. Face. Looks like a face. Doesn't look like a face. Okay, here's the ear, forehead, eye area, nose, mouth, chin, and here's a neck going down and it's facing straight up to the sky. Hey, look at the disc. Do you see this disc here? Yeah, I'm easily distracted. Sorry. I am a little tired. It's pretty early in the morning here in Taiwan. But this does look like a disc. A strange object. Maybe it was a hat for him, because his head kind of has a hump on it that might match this disc shape. So maybe that hat went on him. Maybe it's not a crashed UFO, but it could be. I have no idea, but it's just a detail I wanted to point out to you because it was kind of cool. Okay, let's keep going. Trying to find any little anomalies that stand out. Anything? This rock has an opening. That's a little odd. Looks like a broken piece of pipe sticking out. And there are a lot of anomalies. A lot of things go overlooked. For some reason, people overlook the obvious. this? It looks like some kind of fossil or something of a sea anemone or something. Let's keep going. Okay, could be a buried face, but really I don't have enough detail here to see. Keep going. Waiting for it to come into focus a little bit. No, it's too blurry here. Don't want to hover in places where it's too blurry. There's a lot of whitish objects there. I'm kind of wondering what it is. Calcium deposits, probably. But when the rover runs them over, it breaks like it's drywall. Really unusual fact there. Here's some more here. You see it all over the place, and I've even seen a wall made with a face on it. Not in this photo, though. Hold up between two rocks. Kind of awesome. In a second, we'll go back to the cyborg what the hell face. What the hell is that? Okay, you guys got to see this one, right? Eye, hair back here, nose. What kind of nose is that? A smile, chin. That is, I don't know, dragon face? Is that a dragon face right here? This part, just eliminate that altogether. I don't think it's anything. It's probably lower part of the statue or something. Okay, that is crazy cool. Now, I'm sure you're going to see some other things, and if you see some other things in here, please tell me in the comments below. I'm just pointing out the obvious things that have been overlooked by others. Certainly, I could be wrong about some of the things, but really, we're never going to know if I'm right or wrong 100% until we go there and check it out for ourselves. What the hell is all this piping? Look at that. You see that? Now, if I zoom in too close, it gets all blurry. Let's try to get in there. Now, it looks like a giant seashell here with some kind of piping here. Now, neither of that makes sense to me. How is that possible? But it's probably just some alien technology, and it's being hidden under this cover of that was made to look like a seashell. Kind of cool, whatever it is. Quite a few things around. You really have to look into this carefully before you dismiss it so well. I mean, it's easy to dismiss things and say they don't exist. I don't know. Can you even see this here? I'm not going to say the word. I'm not going to say the word. Okay, I said the word face. But it's easy to dismiss things and say they're not something. But really, where's the proof to say they're not? I believe I've pointed out more archaeological anomalies here in this one photo than most archaeologists have probably discovered this year in real life. So it's pretty remarkable. And the stuff that archaeologists point out on Earth is sometimes this stuff. They'll say, "Oh, there's a face here," and you couldn't see it. I just couldn't see it. Or they'll say, "There's a structure here." It doesn't look like a structure compared to the stuff I found on Mars. So hopefully, disclosure will come sooner or later, and we'll hear more and more things about people putting efforts in to try to discover and search through the NASA archives to see what they can find. And I think that's very helpful when you get a bunch of new generation kids going through these things. I'm 50 years old, guys. I'm no youngster, all right? I've been doing this since I was 7 years old when I first discovered the face on Cydonia Mars. I'm sure other people are taking credit for that one, and I really don't care, but I wrote about it in one of my books, UFO Sightings 2006-2009. But there are a lot of cool anomalies that this just looks like, I don't know, it looks like towering structures that have fallen down. And here's that face again. Do you see the face? Do you see the face right here? And another face right here. Well, eye, nose, mouth, right here. And this could be some kind of writing along the edges. There seems to be some kind of object buried here. this whole thing behind behind this head, this whole thing seems to be a structure. There's also a leg here, like a sphinx might have a leg or an arm. Well, there's a leg here, and this is the knee, and is buried at the calf area. And here's the butt area, and here's another structure, probably similar to this, back here. And this is the butt area back, I don't know. But there is an opening, if you've noticed. There is an opening in the butt area of the other object. Yes, there really is. There seems to be a door or something here in the butt area. I'll put that in my blog, and I'll try to focus it. I'm sure you're interested in the hole in the butt. Not really. That's a joke. But look at this. Here's another object here. All right. If you like this kind of stuff, if you're interested in Mars anomalies that just can't be explained, Mars anomalies that leave you with more questions than answers, then subscribe to my channel. And there's another face there. Like and subscribe, and I'll try to make more videos for you very soon. This kind of looks like a dragon face: nose, mouth, eye, ear, back of the head, jaw. Let's take one last look at the cyborg face. That was kind of cool. Totally took me by surprise. Didn't expect it. This thing looks like some kind of broken ship, doesn't it? Does this look like a broken ship? The front part? And there's some kind of cylinder oval object next to it. And here is the cyborg face. Like and subscribe, baby. See you later.